on a battlefield, there are various kinds of tools that we use, or strategies. And one of the tools is a spear. And a spear is meant to penetrate the central core of my target. Okay? And that spear energy, which is represented in arrows or a sword, is to cut through the center, so penetrate the central core. Okay? So a spear should be able to, he should be able to feel that entering his central core. Okay? That's what I'm calling spear energy. Now Roman's going to give me the baseline. Okay? So he can feel it. He's not going to be stiff. He's just going to be shaking as if he's shaking, if we're shaking hands. And then when he feels this energy piercing his center, spirit, he can name it. He calls it spear energy. Now another tool that you use on the battlefield is a shield. So a shield is meant to deflect or to hold something back, to hold the energetic flow back, right? So if he grabs, if I grab here, and my intention now is not to penetrate his center, but to keep him right there, he can feel it even through this baseline, okay? He doesn't have to feel a spear or anything like that to feel that my energy flow has become really solid out here. Now the thing with a shield is it doesn't get to his central core. It only relates to his central core through what he's projecting out to here. Does that make sense? So the shield is in front of me, it's not piercing him, it's relating to him out here. So you would say, if you felt that, a shield. Okay. The other battlefield strategy under attack is to withdraw. And he can feel that as a withdrawal. Okay. Now one of the things that some people do when they withdraw energy is they pull back. They would say that is withdrawal. But that's not really what I'm talking about. That's more of a pulling. That's more of a spear moving that way. But if you imagine that I'm going to point to the exit sign, okay? I'm extending through my intention. My physicality represents my intention to point. But when I take my hand back, when I withdraw, I don't take my hand back like that. It just kind of goes back into the central core. The energy that was extended out here kind of comes back in here. So it's a withdrawal of energy. It's not a pulling back. I don't have to pull my hand back. The energy withdraws, my hand comes back to its normal place. Does everybody get that? So this time we're going to do it again, but we're going to grab our partner instead of shaking their hand. And we'll start with katatetori, same side. And he's going to give me the handshake feeling that we started with. We can start with that. And then from here, if I'm the one who's giving the different kinds of intentions, he's going to name my intention through the kind of energy he feels.
Spear, withdrawal, shield.
And then we'll change hands, and again I'll grab him, and he'll feel
withdrawal, spear, shield.
Okay? Now, in this first exercise, we're going to make it pretty distinct. When I send a spear in, he's going to feel it as a spear. And when I withdraw, I'm really going to drop it. I'm just going to, there's nothing there. Okay? And then when I have the shield, it's going to feel like I'm putting up a barrier there. Now the way I do it, again, is through intention. So when I'm going to do this, I'm going to intend to put some energy right through his central core. Now the way I can do it, it doesn't make it an attack, but it's still spear energy, is to imagine that there's some kind of liquid flowing across the floor that's going to get his feet wet, right in that little part there. And I can very easily go, oh, Roman, you better step back. So it doesn't have to be an attack to send that kind of energy out to the center. Okay? If I want to do the shield, I'm going to say in my head to him, that's it, don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. And he'll perceive that energetic flow in here as a shield. And then the last one is like, I don't need to do this anymore. Okay? So first we're going to start with the grab, okay? And you're going to do it on both sides. And then your partner's going to grab, and he's going to be the one, or she's going to be the one that gives you those distinct energy flows. And then after that, it's going to go from the grabbed position. We'll do the same thing. So instead of grabbing and giving the energy, he'll grab me, and I'll
spear, shield, withdraw.
Okay?
withdraw, shield, speed.
And I'm going to make them very distinct so it's easy for him to notice. Then if you want with your partner, you can start making it more subtle.
Spear, shield, withdraw.
Okay, so now you'll see how subtle it can be and you'll still pick up on it. Okay, everybody, give that a try, please.